Everybody's like, where y'all been at? I don't even know who this is.
We right here. We've been having things going zones.
Early.
But if y'all can see us, y'all can hear us. Welcome back to another episode of
Yeah,
the Carolina Wave Podcast.
you
What
already
up?
know.
What up?
What up? What up? What up?
I'm out here running a big ass cigar. Shit running
Say
like
what?
hell.
Mm.
Hines, what the hell you doing?
Man, I'm about to go meet up with my partner, holler at him about some business, man. I'm trying to start on this little real estate. Try to get some extra income, man.
What kind of real estate?
I don't know, we talked about it, but I want to hear what he got to say. He been talking to me. A bunch of people actually been bringing this up to me, and they say I'm pretty good with talking to people, good customer service. They say you'd be good at real estate, so I just want to see what he got, hear his pitch, and see what he's talking about, and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, it's a lot of laws and shit behind that shit too.
So what?
Me and Whips was gonna do real estate a while back. There's a lot of laws and shit in that shit.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I believe it. What about y'all, man? What's been going on?
New baby. Ain't been getting no sleep.
You ain't get no rest.
Not at all.
Daddy of two.
Ain't been getting no rest.
I believe it.
I've been getting like 3, 4 hours of sleep at night.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Yours is choice.
Shit, no, it ain't.
You be up. You be up.
I don't know where you heard that from.
From you.
What we live on? We on YouTube or we on Twitch?
Yeah, we on YouTube.
Okay, we on YouTube. Somebody asked me, I had to make
Oh,
sure.
we ain't on Twitch?
Hell no, boy. We've been on YouTube for like 4 weeks now.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to everybody that's showing love to us right now. And I
We make sure we
posted a
live.
picture of us of our show coming up tonight. Everybody's giving me some good feedback. So shout out to everybody that's been showing love, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we live.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. We've been on a little hiatus for a week or so, but
Man, we got shit to do.
we've been doing
So,
shit, man.
Hell yeah.
But we back like we never left like we never slept.
you already know.
So y'all make sure y'all tap in, subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Twitch. But what we talking about tonight, man? I know
Shit,
I know we
I got
missed
a
a
few
bunch of
things
shit.
to talk about.
I know we missed a lot of shit these past couple weeks.
I just need to know, man, with this whole thing, well, first off, I don't know if y'all hear anything about Safari and his sex tape?
Yeah, the nigga released that shit on his own.
Yeah, he tried to say I'm about to sue whoever. What, nigga, you gonna sue
He about to
yourself? How you
sue
gonna sue
himself.
yourself?
Safari?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like everything people do on like, what is that? Atlanta, what is it? Atlanta,
You covering up your microphone.
Real Housewives. Or Real
Not the
Husbands.
Housewives, but what is it? It's like that with Ray
Love and
J
hip
and all
hop.
them on it. I feel like
Oh
they be
yeah.
setting that shit up
Yeah,
to make themselves better.
it's all scripted.
Uh,
It's all scripted.
yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I just don't understand that, man. Like, why go through all that? Somebody said type the name. What are they talking about?
The Carolina Wave on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay. I could have sworn. And I'll
Hey, it
type
sound like it's
it.
an echo.
Yeah, they just gotta search the Carolina Wave on YouTube. Like, if it's the Carolina Wave podcast, just go type that shit on YouTube. It's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, people be releasing their shit just to get clicks and shit
Just
out
to
here.
get clout.
Well,
Shit, from what I seen, everybody was clowning it.
So
there was what? Oh, talking about the
They was
tape, the sex
clowning it on
tape.
Twitter. Yeah.
I seen that shit too. I guess he was a little butthurt.
They
He
said
didn't get the reaction he wanted.
they said Lori Harvey put one out.
Huh?
They said Lori Harvey put one out.
Oh, for real? Don't do that. For real?
That's what they said.
Did you really? Wait, look, when did this come out?
Right.
I ain't seen nobody.
Stop playing.
Everybody was saying they couldn't find it and shit, but people, I don't know if somebody just put it out like her sex tape was out or whatever, but nobody could find it. All the memes and stuff was like, I done caught 42 viruses trying to find this Lori Harvey sex tape.
They got 42 viruses. Yeah, they really don't. With a bottle of lotion right beside them, looking for that shit.
Dick in hand ready.
What?
Dick in hand ready.
Right. But I hear about Trey Songz.
They lied on him.
Yeah, that's what the rumor is. What they're saying. The woman came out and was like she was paid to lie or whatever on that, man. The lawyer paid her off or whatnot.
Now, if I ain't
feel
mistaken, I could have said that.
I just feel like
You lost us.
man,
Keep covering
people
up the
lie.
microphone.
It makes you think. Like with the whole thing with Deshaun Watson. Like, how many women was it? I know it was 20 something that came out, but he paid like 15 or 14 of them off, and now they not talking no more. So like, what is it? Like, is it just about money? Like you're willing
It is.
you willing to scar somebody's name for life for a couple $1,000 that you about to blow in a week, bro?
But ask yourself
That's
that
not
question:
good.
would you, if somebody come up to you and was like, "I got 250,000, all you gotta do is put out a tweet and said such and
No.
such did such and such to
No.
me."
Hell no. You know
But
how
it's
bad
people
that'll
like,
come back. You know how bad that'll come back on you if there was some shit turned left. Nah, I'm
But
good.
don't nobody know you though.
you'd
I'm
be
good,
surprised, bro.
Yeah, bro. Listen, if you what you mean nobody knows, you gotta put you. If he went up to me and said, "Hey, I need you to do this," I'm the one that's gonna have to put it out. I gotta open my mouth and say, "Hey, this is what happened to me," even though it's a lie. No, hell no. And the motherfucking girl that did that shit, she should do the time. Like if Trey Songz would get time for that, and it was true, whatever time that he was supposed to get, that's how much time she should get. Since it's not true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's fucked up.
What you think about Orlando Brown coming out and saying all that shit? Since we're talking about people coming out saying shit. Orlando Brown.
Man, Orlando Brown, I don't believe too much what he's saying. He said Lil Bow Wow has some good pussy. He lost me after he said that.
He said Diddy gave him that Gok 3000.
He said what?
He said Diddy gave him that Gok 3000.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
That nigga's a fool, boy.
Yeah, Orlando Brown, he a little off.
A little.
I think Raven fucked his head up. He ain't been right since.
Is that what show he's on? That's so Raven.
That's so Raven, yeah.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Raven fucked his head up. He ain't been right ever since. You know, she used to have. I ain't never watched the show like that, but I know that she used to have flashbacks. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't have flashback of this nigga being like this, or flashes of him being like this.
Wasn't he on
Didn't
another show
nobody see
too?
that coming.
What other show was he on? Hang with Mr. Cooper?
Yeah,
Was that?
I
Was he?
believe so.
What
Yeah,
show was
I
he
don't
on?
think he wasn't on. If he was, he didn't stay on hanging with Mr. Cooper that long.
What show was
He
he
wasn't
on
no
where he
smart
was?
guy, was he? He wasn't no smart guy.
It was the one where he was
Nah.
like in the foster home or something.
Hey, Smart Guy was that shit though. He's a smart guy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Smart guy. Smart guy. They don't make shows like that.
Nah, they don't.
What was that show that he was on where he was in the foster home or something?
Orlando Brown played in That's So Raven, Major Payne, Straight Outta Compton.
I remember that Major Payne. That shit was fun.
The Proud Family, That's So Raven, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Wasn't he in the
Oh
foster home?
yeah,
Jamie Foxx?
when he played,
When he brought that gun.
Gary Payton. They played
Yeah,
against Gary Payton. He was coaching.
And one of the earlier ones is he was getting bullied and he took the gun from the hotel.
Oh yeah. Damn, I forgot about that one.
He played a lot of shit.
Yeah. At a young
Looked it all
age
up.
though.
At a young age though.
That's one of the things I want to know though with the whole movie thing. Like them being that young, do you think that fucks with them when they're growing up? Like you don't get to really be going to school like that. You don't really have a childhood. From what a lot of these people have talked about.
It just depends. I mean,
living a good life.
nah, you can't. It fuck with you really, but
I think it do too, because I done heard a couple of actors that's grown up now. Of course, they said, man, like it was rough on them. Like they never really had a childhood because they were always on the road or was on tours. You got to think about these entertainers, like with music and movies, like they don't have normal lives. They have to grow up quick, and some of the motherfuckers can't handle that. Clearly, you see the Orlando Brown crazy ass, like.
and a lot of them was taken advantage of too.
Yeah.
Like they was giving like per diems like $100 a day, like these fucked up ass contracts and shit, like $50 an episode and shit like that. Like they probably didn't make a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
You know,
crazy.
their parents was probably their managers, and their parents didn't know no better neither.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But you know, Jennifer McCurdy that was in not Jennifer, Jeanette McCurdy that was in iCarly.
Yeah.
She wasn't iCarly, she was the friend in iCarly. She had a memoir come out the other day that said she was mistreated on Nickelodeon, saying that they gave her alcohol at 15 and made her take pictures in bikinis and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
Hot dang.
That's damn sad.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah, that's crazy.
These child stars, they get taken advantage of.
I believe it. I believe it, bro. That's crazy. But since we on movies, man, y'all seen
Appreciate it, PK.
The what's going on, PK? Have y'all seen previews of Beast with Idris Elba? I want to go see that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, with him and his daughters.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I'm gonna go see it.
I've been wanting to see that show that movie that Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg made.
I heard it was
I watched
bad.
that.
I hadn't
Day
watched
Shift.
it.
I watched it last week.
Was it good or was it bad?
I heard that shit was good.
It was alright. It was kind of cheesy, but it was
Yeah.
alright.
That's what I heard. I heard it wasn't that great. Y'all know I watch a lot of podcasts with people talking about just strictly movies. I love them. If anybody know me, they know I'm into movies a lot.
It's out of the ordinary for Jamie Foxx. You know, he got that Project Power movie too,
Yeah,
where they was running around.
I actually enjoyed the Project Power movie, but
It's
they
under
said-
that.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I've been watching lately.
Well,
What?
The
The Shop.
Office.
Ah, hell.
what?
The Office.
Oh yeah, I was getting ready to ask you about that.
Bro,
You still
that
watch
shit is
The Office?
hilarious, bro. I'm on season 7.
I've been trying to tell you.
You gotta watch The Shop.
I watched the first season of the show, but I never caught up with it. No, I
For
don't like watching
everybody,
them seasons.
for
until
everybody's
they go
listening to watch it, shout out to Emmett.
Have anybody been watching P Valley?
Hell no.
off. I've been wanting to watch it though. I ain't gonna lie.
I watched one episode and I was like, yo, this is kind of interesting, but yeah.
I don't give a damn about the pink.
You stupid. I done heard about what's his name? Plies was talking about it. He was watching it or whatever, and he said, you know, motherfuckers was telling him to watch. And he watched. He was into it, and then he said he left the room, and then he came back, and there was
There's a dick on the screen,
an
brother.
episode. It was a scene where a man and another man was just, you know, going at it pretty much, you know. And yeah, man, like
Why do people be scared to watch type of shit like that?
I don't.
Or
Listen,
guys.
bro.
It's more of a preference thing.
Nah, it ain't no
Yeah.
preference thing really. It's just I don't know. I feel like it's more of a security type thing. Like I can't. I feel like if I watch that shit, I'm not gonna be influenced by it. So
I just don't
Yeah,
want to
I
see it.
mean, like I said, it's like Will said, it's a preference thing. Motherfuckers really just don't want to see that. I get it, but at the same time, like it's a show, and
right.
you can skip through it if you want and keep watching it, or you just watch it and not really watch it. You get my drift until the scene is over with. Like it don't bother me. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm not gay. I love my woman, my wife, and that's it. Point blank. Period.
So that's just the
But
way it is.
yeah, man. I see people like right now. I just found out that it's Pride Week here in Charlotte, and Tehran, he's supposed to be here, and he said that there was a UFC fight tonight. Who's fighting tonight? You
Kamara
know?
Usman and Leon Edwards.
Okay. He said that it's supposed to be a fight out here. He said, but it's Pride Week too. I said, I don't care about Pride Week. I mean, hey, big ups to them for celebrating. Cool. But I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna, you know, talk about this real estate with my boy, and also about this little security gig. And while I'm here, like check out some UFC. I don't give a damn about no Pride. Hope they enjoy themselves. Just don't come to me with no bullshit. Look, hold on. I'll go ahead and show you. Look, they got the lights lit all the way up, just rainbows. Just happy as they want to be. Just go happy.
So they got it lit
Speaking
up.
of that though, I've been wanting to ask y'all this. Have y'all seen damn what movie was it? Boat Trip.
Boat Trip. It sounds
Boat
familiar
Trip.
with Cuba
That's that
Gooding
old
Jr.
movie.
Cuba Gooding Jr. where he played the gay dude, or he was
Yeah.
acting gay so he could get
Oh
that girl.
yeah.
Yeah, bro, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I love that movie. That shit is hilarious. Will
Yeah.
Ferrell was in it before I even know who Will Ferrell was.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's the one that gave him the fucked up ticket because they were trying to go on a regular cruise. You better be around straight women.
Who was
Oh,
the
yeah.
who was the girl
Instead-
in it? It wasn't even
instead-
Longoria.
Yeah, instead of Cuba Gooding Jr.'s friend got into it with Will Ferrell, which Will Ferrell was gay, but he was talking junk to him. They both was just talking shit to each other, and Will Ferrell gave him a gay a gay cruise trip.
Yeah.
Before you know it, before he realized what the fuck was going on, the boat that took off. He up there.
Who was the girl he was trying to get with on there?
Oh, you know, Lord.
What was her name? I mean, it wasn't even Longoria. Even Longoria, the one that played in All About the Benjamins, wasn't it?
Yeah, it ain't her.
Yeah.
I gotta think of her
Oh.
name.
Damn, what's her name? Boy, you about to get hit. Hey, Charlotte people do not give a fuck.
Rosalind Sanchez.
There you go.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boy. Hey, that
she,
movie
she,
funny.
she on that list.
Mm-mm. Ooh, that's a mouthful.
She played in Rush Hour 2.
Mm-hmm.
What else she play in?
Hey, what did Jackie say? I like Snoopy too.
Carter, this is your city. Yeah, this is my titty.
Yeah, that's my titty. That's my titty.
But yeah,
All right, man.
yeah.
Hey, you know you the shit when you got a parking pass and don't even work here at this motherfucker. I got a free parking pass, driving pass, man.
That bitch gonna be expired. You gonna have to come out with a ticket, boy.
Yeah, whatever.
A boot on your tire.
I'll be in this bitch crying. I work here. No, I don't. This nigga is carrying the girl out. Don't tell me it's this kind of night.
Sure, it's a girl.
You might be right, sir. You might be right, sir. I don't know. But yeah, man, I might go back and watch that movie. For that nigga to act gay just to get with the woman, he played the hell out of that part.
What's some classic movies?
Remember the Titans?
I'm glad you said that. What else?
Shit, Friday Night Light.
Friday Night
Yeah.
Light. Yeah, that ain't a movie, is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the TV show that was Night Lights with Michael B. Jordan and
Was it The Wire?
no, it's a football movie.
Oh no, it was a baseball
football
movie.
football TV show.
That was a ball movie. I mean, that was a boxing movie with Michael B. Jordan.
No. Old Michael B. Jordan.
It was a movie, right?
It was a TV show.
Oh, I don't know about the TV show.
And he played football?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Man, why in the fuck there's all these damn parking spots taken?
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Let me see. It might not have been Michael B. Jordan. I thought it was.
Yeah, I was
dude.
going to say.
It was a TV show. Yeah, Friday Night Lights.
He played in Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that.
You thinking about the TV? I'm talking about the TV show Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I think I seen that.
That shit was good. He played
Who was he? Booby Miles?
No, he played Vince Howard. You thinking about something else? Friday Night Lights was a TV show. It wasn't a movie.
No, Friday Night Lights was a movie. Because it was Booby Miles and they played. They was playing in Texas.
Yep. And the dude that played Stand By Me was the quarterback, the white boy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I forgot. I know you're talking about Wilkes, but yeah.
I think there's a TV show called Friday Night Lights too.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan played in that. But that was a good show. But you said remember the Titans.
Yeah.
So if I ain't mistaken, we got in kind of a little bit of an argument on the group chat the other day about who got to go.
Don't start this trip.
Will Smith,
Don't start this
Martin
trip.
Lawrence, Denzel,
We doing this now?
or who was the other one?
Right here. We doing this right now.
Eddie Murphy.
It was Denzel. Yep, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And y'all got mad at me for saying bye to Eddie Murphy.
Trip, you lost your
First
damn
of all, why did you say bye to Eddie Murphy?
Because all of Will Smith, like you said, all that stuff got to go. So y'all getting rid of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I didn't say Will Smith.
Okay. Let me just go down the line. Y'all getting rid of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
No.
Okay. You getting rid of the Martin Show?
Yes, we have to. That's what I'm picking. I'm picking Martin.
So Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys 3, y'all just got to go?
Which means Martin.
Well, if you think about it, Will Smith. Well, that was more like Will Smith's movie, I think.
Martin played in it. He was a co-star.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Denzel can't go.
Denzel ain't going nowhere. He's the tip top of the list anyway.
So that's why
I just feel. I feel like this, brother. I feel like this. Fuck you looking at? If we're gonna go this route, it's really hard to get Eddie Murphy. I mean, not Eddie Murphy, but Martin Lawrence out because he was in Life, and who was in Life? Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Martin was in Bad Boys. Of course, we recognize that. I just feel like
Martin Show. Tell That. What's the other one? What's the other one where he had the lift with the pizza guy? Radio Raheem. Raheem. What's that show? Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee.
Oh, Spike Lee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
and Martin was in Boomerang with Eddie Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Street. House Party.
Yeah. Blue Street getting out of here, Hines?
It's got to, man.
Nothing
you
to
can't
lose.
Listen, bro. You cannot get rid.
Big Mama.
Listen, you can't get rid of Denzel Washington, and you can't get rid of Eddie Murphy. You just can't. That's against the law.
Well, first of all, I'd say you can't get rid of Denzel and Will Smith.
What about Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy and Martin, it's coming down to them too.
Okay, listen.
Hell no.
Just listen to me.
And now that I think about it, I might have to go down. Now that I think about it, I might have to go with Trip.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's ain't a life or death situation, but in my book, Eddie gotta go, bro. Just because Dr. Doolittle, I can do without. What's the other one? Nutty Professor, I can do without. I mean, of course, he had Delirious and Raw, but those are his only 2 stand-ups he's ever done.
Bro. That's Coming to America. That's tough.
Yeah, Coming to America. I gotta give him that one. I got to take that one. But when it come to all of Will Smith done, all of Denzel done, all of Martin done, I gotta go with them over Eddie though, bro.
I
I
can't.
mean, Eddie Murphy got good movies like Beverly Hills Cop, Metro, and he got some shit, some older shit. Boomerang.
I can't, bro.
What's the one with Della Reese?
Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
But everybody played in that. He could have been easily replaced in that though.
Who?
Eddie Murphy. With all the other cast members they had in Harlem Nights, Eddie could have easily been replaced in Harlem Nights.
Eddie was the main character.
And that movie still could have been good, is what all I'm saying.
Hell no, Trip. No.
Hmm.
Uh-uh. You're going to?
I gotta go with Eddie on that one, bro.
I mean, to each his own. I can't be mad at you.
But in that same argument, like we said before, Martin ain't better than Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Jamie Foxx show.
That's hard to
ain't
say,
better.
In my book.
I can't say that either, brother.
It's different types of shows too, if you think about it.
That's a tough one, brother. I feel like whatever you into, then yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't a real big Martin fan as far as the TV show.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, in my book, and y'all gonna hate me for this, but I like the Cosby Show better than Martin.
I guess I didn't really watch the Cosby Show like that, so I can't say.
I don't watch every episode of the Cosby Show multiple times. I just like that show better than, I don't know. I guess I just like more of the like family oriented TV shows. Than like,
Martin was better than the Jamie Foxx show.
No.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Martin was better than the Jamie Foxx show, and I like the Jamie Foxx show. I done seen all of them episodes.
Me too. Bro, like Martin got some classic with his shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I said, like the Wayans brothers is better than Jamie Foxx, in my opinion.
What?
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 Wayans Brothers is a good show, bro, but Jamie Foxx show, I could watch that all day, every day.
Yeah, I can too, but the Wayans brothers,
It get watered down. It get watered down though sometimes, bro. Like it's same stuff every episode. Like you can tell what's going on. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it was a bad show, but it just was repetitive. D trying to get with Sean, Pop trying to make a quick dollar, and Sean and Marlon going back and forth picking on each other.
Yeah.
It was a good show, but Jamie Foxx show was that shit, bro. It had a lot going on with it, like romance, family, pulling at your heartstrings.
I'll put it like this.
Okay, hold on. What about Family Matters?
That's at the bottom of the list.
It's a family show.
That's at the bottom of the list.
Steve, you probably didn't watch Steve Harvey show.
Yeah,
I did.
I was gonna bring that up.
I mean, I enjoyed Steve Harvey show.
It was cool, but it's limited to where it was at. It was based in the school and Steve's apartment.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
But
either way, they don't make shows like they used to anymore.
nah. Some good shows. I watch all the old shows. Like right now, I've been on Peacock heavy. Like I said, I've been watching The Office. I've been watching The Office. I done watched almost all of that season. I done watched all of George Lopez. I done watched all of
I ain't been watching George Lopez.
I'm on George Lopez right now.
You watching that? I just finished.
Yeah,
I just finished all of them not too long ago, and then I done watched all of The King of Queens, Sanford and Son.
I ain't watching the King of Queens.
The King of Queens is good, bro. That shit is hilarious.
I haven't seen that in a while. I used to watch it, but I'm gonna tell you what top all of that. And I'm sorry, y'all can disagree with me. Okay.
You been not seeing no Seinfeld.
No. Damn 2.5 Men.
Oh yeah, I done watched all of them too. They on Peacock too.
Yeah.
2.5 Men is better than all of them. I'm sorry.
I done watched all
Charlie
of them.
Sheen or Ashton
I stopped
Kutcher?
watching when Ashton Kutcher.
Charlie
came in.
Sheen.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen the best.
Soon as they played Charlie Sheen, and it was crazy how they did. Like they killed him off, and then they sold his house, and Ashton Kutcher bought it, and damn fucking Alan stayed in the house and whatever stayed. But After they brought Ashton Kutcher in, I stopped watching it. I
I
had,
still watch it.
I still had a couple seasons. I still had a couple seasons left to watch, but I cut it off.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Charlie Sheen version though, Trip. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Now, when Ashton Kutcher got in there, I was like, it was cool. I still watched it, but it wasn't nowhere near what Charlie Sheen was.
Yeah.
Because he was just so blunt about.
Oh yeah,
about the shit
that was his character though.
But Ashton Kutcher's character is horrible, bro. Like he played like a dummy, like stupid.
Like a dummy.
Yeah.
It just threw the whole show off. Like I don't know. It made me feel like Alan was the smart one, and that ain't what I was used to.
Right.
So light skin Antville or dark skin Antville?
I like both. I'm sorry.
Dark skin. I gotta say dark skin.
Yeah, I do too. Only reason I say that is that episode when she went and took ballet.
I ain't even gonna say that. She was just so headstrong. Like I can't even tell you like a highlight moment from light skin Aunt Viv.
Yeah.
She had not big roles, but yeah, you're right. The dark skin one she did.
She stood out more.
Yeah.
That's why they made the dark skin.
She was more like a leader
in the regular Bel Air. I mean, in the new Bel Air, that's why she was dark skinned. I feel like she went with the dark skin like Aunt Viv's character in the model one. But the light skin Aunt Viv, only thing I can remember of her is when damn, what was her name, Hines?
Who?
Damn, Janice.
Oh yeah.
And Janice came in and Aunt Viv was giving Phil the cold shoulder and shit. Like that's the only time I can really remember, like her having a standout moment. But the dark skin Aunt Viv, she was the OG.
Yeah.
I gotta go with that one though. But what else? What other shows was classic? Damn, what other shows was classic?
Hell, you can go far back as Malcolm and Eddie.
Nah.
Freaking.
It was cool.
You didn't like Malcolm and Eddie?
It was cool. It just wasn't one of those that like,
hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, it's an
Boy, you a fool. I used to watch all of them growing up.
It was cool, but I'm just saying it ain't one of the ones that like Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
I mean, going that far back, you ain't really getting into nothing besides shit. Three's Company, fucking.
I mean, you had like Living Single, Moesha. What else?
No, those are some good ones.
The Parkers was decent.
You probably didn't watch 1-on-1.
Yeah, with was that with
Kyla
the sister?
Pratt.
Yeah. I did watch that one.
Sister.
Yeah, Sister was alright.
Like Hines says, smart guy.
Yeah. What else? Kenan and Kel was dope. In the House with LL Cool J was alright.
Oh yeah. I ain't rather watch that too much.
I didn't either, but the standouts is gonna definitely be like you said, Fresh Prince, Martin, Wayans Brothers, Cosby Show, all of those. But they just don't make them like they used to, like you said.
Yeah. What was that show? It was a TV show, The Rock.
Yeah.
You didn't watch that?
I don't even really remember it. Besides that clip that was posted like a couple months ago.
That show was like a real family show. It had real life situations.
Yeah.
That shit was the truth. But yeah, they don't really make shows like none of them no more.
Nah.
I feel like they're scared to make them, to be honest.
Yeah, I just feel like they don't think they're gonna stand out no more, like how they do, like how they did back in the day. They never made any money. I feel like black TV shows was on the brink back then. Like they was new, kinda. You know, that's like really when people started getting like big shows. Like Hanging with Mr. Cooper was probably the first one that came out that got his own show that really took off. After that, everybody else started getting their own shows and shit.
Yeah, Family Matters with Steve Urkel.
Yeah, Family Matters was cool, but
I mean, basically for like the black culture, like I'm just mentioning shows that came out.
Yeah, I feel like my issue with Family Matters was it lacked genuine comedy.
I mean, yeah, and no,
I felt like
because
the comedy in it, you could tell it was scripted. Like you could tell it was written. Like it
Well, I
wasn't.
think the comedy whole portion was supposed to be Urkel was the nerd, and hell, he was going for the girl, like the nerd trying to get the
right,
girl.
But just think
but
about
I
it as
feel
far as like Jamie Foxx. I feel like Jamie Foxx show, like we of course know when Mark Curry, when Jamie Foxx went to driving school, like we all know from interviews that whole episode basically was improv. Like they didn't have
right,
no script for that. It was improv. But a lot of Jamie Foxx's episodes, a lot of Fresh Prince episodes was probably improv. Like they just was off the cuff. I feel
right.
like Family Matters was too. It was too by the script.
I mean, I can see your point. I just feel like growing up watching it, and then maybe did you watch it like when it came out around that time, Steve
Yeah,
Urkel?
yeah. I watch Steve Urkel all the time.
Okay,
Then
and
I
did
do
you watch Jamie?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like, bro, like it established every guy's imagination that was scared to talk to a girl. Like whoever was afraid to talk to a girl, they didn't even really have to be a nerd. Like once he turned into Stefan and turned into that
Hmm.
smooth, suave guy, that's when he was like, yo, like I can have confidence to talk to a woman. Like, and then there was the episode they still talk about it to this day when Eddie got accused and got arrested.
Oh
And his dad,
yeah, and the cop
like
was racist.
moments like that, bro. Those are tough to like.
Yeah.
You like that. That wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
I feel
Nah.
like me personally, I feel like there was some real emotion to that. Like not towards each
Mhm.
other, but they played their
Because the
part.
situation,
I got a
yeah.
Yeah,
question. We speaking on that. How do y'all think that racism is perceived by kids as far as they're growing up? And
I
I
don't
got a
know,
reason
man.
why I'm asking this though.
I mean, the reason if I'm understanding your question right, I think it's a taught behavior. If you see somebody doing something at a young age, you're gonna adapt to it, and
Yeah,
you're gonna do it for so long. It's just like shit. You do it for so long, it's gonna be second nature.
Okay, so my son is 4 years old, right?
right.
He's about to start pre-K, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. We gonna meet his teacher on Tuesday. So we was sitting in the house today, and he just said something that was just crazy to me. Like he was just like sitting there, and he was like, I don't want to go to my new school. Like he's excited about it, but you could tell he's got some stuff that he's worried about with it. And
Right.
like, his friends that he's not been with for like the past few years and stuff, they ain't gonna be there. He don't know if they're gonna be there or whatnot. But he just basically out of the blue was like, they gonna make fun of my brown skin.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Well, you,
I was like, your teacher is Hispanic. Like, she's got brown skin. Nobody's gonna make fun of your brown skin and get away with it. I was like, if they do, let me know. And then I was like, who's gonna make fun of your brown skin? And he was like, the white kids.
Man,
you gotta think about it, bro. Kids these days see a lot of stuff on TV.
But he watched
They hear,
cartoons though, bro. Like,
bro. You gotta
but
think
I'm
about
saying,
it.
but you think about the
Cartoons,
other kids.
yeah. And you gotta think about it. If I'm saying correct, that daycare where he went to, there was I'm sure there because I remember I used to drop a kid off there, but I'm sure there was a lot of kids his age, I mean his color, and a lot of black kids there.
there's a lot of
So
black kids there, but there's a lot of like, there's a couple of Asian kids, there's a few white kids. Like, it's a mix, and a lot of mixed kids and stuff too. But it's not predominantly black.
Right.
yeah,
But I don't know. It just kind of, it's just shit you got to worry about, like, as a parent. Like, you raising a kid and stuff to be a kid and to be a kid in this world and stuff. But at the same time, you learning to be a parent. Like, people say, I'm ready to be a parent. I'm ready to be a parent. Like, you'll never be ready to be a parent because you never, the stuff that you witness as a parent, you never thought you witnessed it before. Like, and like Hans, I know with your kids and stuff, they hadn't went to school. I know Sullivan's this her first year going to school and stuff, but like, it's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that school wise that she's gonna be exposed to that Cameron's already been exposed to, basically.
Right.
And it's just
Right.
it's just a different, like, it's different, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
it's a
just
different
crazy.
reality. It's a
Yeah.
different world out
Yeah.
there what's in shelter or what you've been sheltering your kid to.
Yeah, like
Because
I'm
you're not sure what other people coming from, what their backgrounds is, what their situations is, or what they done heard, what they done seen. So I can understand it.
Like at the same time, every day I'm learning to be a parent. Like you think you being a parent, you know how to discipline and stuff, but it's a lot of stuff. I'm learning new stuff every day.
Yeah,
It's
man.
crazy, bro, and it's just shit you don't understand. And like with my son, like my wife was getting emotional and stuff today. He was talking about like he misses his friends and stuff like that, and like he was like sincerely, genuinely sad that he ain't seen his friends in a couple weeks because he been at home and stuff. Like you never know like these kids' emotions like what they dealing with and stuff until they actually talk to you about it. And that shit is
Yep.
just it's just crazy. Like I'm hoping I'm ready for him to get in school just so he can be a little bit more at ease about it because I know he's gonna have fun, he's gonna do good and stuff like that, and he's gonna make friends, he's gonna make new friends and stuff like that. But just the stuff that he's worried about, he shouldn't be worried about at his age.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this though. Around that age, do y'all remember it being like that with us?
I don't remember it. Well, I remember when I was around that age when I used to go to daycare. I didn't do the whole pre-K thing. I just went to daycare and then I went to kindergarten. I think we all did pretty much, but
Well, most
Yeah.
daycares have pre-K. Like his daycare has a pre-K, but we wanted to put him in a pre-K at the elementary school that he was gonna go to. That way, when
Yeah.
he starts,
I did. I think mine was pre-K. Might have been daycare. I don't know.
nah, my
Really can't
daycare
tell
was
the
at
fucking difference.
somebody house.
yeah, but
Oh,
like
nah,
we
nah. Mine was in the building. Like
Yeah, we went to what was it, Westwood Daycare in Forest in Rutherford County.
Westwood.
But like,
Yeah, shit.
it's
I went
just,
to Brenda's.
but it's just like, we
That's
want the
Reese
reason why
spot.
we took him out of the daycare that he was going to as far as dealing with pre-K is because if he went to the pre-K at a daycare, that daycare might go to a whole bunch of different elementary schools. I'd rather him go to a preschool at the elementary school that he's going to. So the elementary school that he's going to is where he's going to pre-K at. That way he can already be established when he starts kindergarten and stuff like that. He'll already have his same friends and stuff like that, and he can go ahead and get adapted to it with this year. But plus they doing their curriculum. He's gonna be learning English and Spanish at his pre-K.
Right.
So it's just I don't know. It's just a weird transition with the baby and him being a big brother and not being the only child no more, and with school coming up and switching school. Like it's a lot of changes he's dealing with, and that shit just it's overwhelming sometimes. Your microphone. You good? I can hear you now.
It also depends on parenting. You gotta, and I'm not telling you need to do this. I already know you know how, but I'm saying for any other parent that their child is going through this, that parent needs to be there for them and let them know like it's going to be okay.
Hmm.
Like you're going through some changes. You've been through some changes. This is how you adapt to it. And I feel like you're a big brother, Trip,
Yeah.
uh, and Wilkes. I don't think you have a blue brother. Look, unless it's something like see brother out there, but now I'm playing. But you have brothers, as far as us. So
Yeah.
you would know as well. But just teach them how to adapt to it. You have a little brother, so you teach them how the things that you've been through with your little brother. They're gonna bump heads sometimes, and they're gonna love each other to death. And then when it comes as far as school, you got to let that play itself out until you see like, okay, so this what happened. All right, so let's see what can you do to change this. All right, so this is what happened at school, like because he's already anticipating on 5 or 6 things already before he even get to school,
Hmm.
and that's how Sullivan was. And when I unfortunately I didn't get the chance to drop her off, I had to work, but Ashley said that when she got there, there was a little boy walked beside him, was like snot nose crying, like going crazy, like I don't want to go, I don't want to go. And Ashley said that Sullivan looked up at her like kind of worried. And Ashley was like, "Yo, it's gonna be okay. Like, don't worry about it." She said, "Look, you got all your friends over there sitting at the table. They got your teacher." And then like before you know it, Ashley said Sullivan, was like smiling and ran to the table and sat down by herself. And then she said she seen some kids talk to her, and she was smiling or whatever. And before she got to the table, she walked over there and was smiling. And Ashley said she was so happy she didn't even look back at Ashley to smile or wave goodbye because she was so happy. And Ashley
Hmm.
said she was just so worried for Sullivan and was preparing to cry because it's her baby. She
Hmm.
getting ready to leave or whatever. She said, but after seeing that, she didn't cry, and plus she had Cohen and Emmy with her, so she didn't want them to see her cry, but she didn't feel the need to cry because she saw how happy Sullivan was, and it's just like I said, it me saying that, like I was saying, your son, he's anticipating all these things, but that's what Ashley was doing. She was anticipating all these things and was getting ready to, cry or be upset because her firstborn getting ready to go to school. But turns out Sullivan, just happy as she can be going the first day. Now it could change this week coming up. She might go in there and start having a fit, but we never know. But you just got to take on these problems when they come up, not anticipate and try to knock everything out before it even happens. Like you just got to see where it goes first.
Right.
And that's what I say to anybody. I'm dealing with it now. This job.
Think about it like this though. I'm sure we all don't remember, but if you think about it, in any situation, whether a kid starting a new school or playing a new sport or even an adult starting a new job, we all nervous about something, and we all feel like we can't get adapted to it because it's new to us. So if you really think about it, Cameron or any kid out there is just at an age to where he's actually about to experience life, but not like an adult would.
Right.
He's about to encounter situations that's actually going to make him grow to be like, oh, I was worried about this.
Right.
This ain't nothing.
And that's what I was...
basically, it's just gonna build his confidence or his self-esteem about him growing up now.
Yeah.
And I understand like what Hans was saying, because like I probably when I be a parent, I'll probably be the same way. I'll probably start crying, and be like, you sure you want to go in there? But at the same time, you gotta look at it like you nursing your kid up to that point to where now it's you like the bird, like the bird pushed the little baby out the nest so he can start flying.
Right.
Like that's what you just did. Like you just nurtured that kid, and now you actually seeing him grow like we did.
Yeah. And that situation that he's in, I would, looking at it hindsight, like just sitting back looking at it, I would rather him be worried about something and then coming to the fact like, oh, this ain't that bad. Then it'd be the opposite. Be like, oh, I'm ready to go. I go in there and then it's just a nightmare. Like it ain't nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I would rather it be how it is now, but it's just weird, and it's weighing on him as being a big brother and stuff too. Like he was holding Caden the other day on the couch and stuff. He was just sitting there holding him, and you could tell his just demeanor was like, in his mind, the way he was looking in his mind was like, I wish a motherfucker would mess with my little brother. Like, and I was looking at him. I was like, you love your baby brother, and he was like, yeah. I was like, you ain't gonna let nobody mess with him, right? And he just shook his head no. I was like, somebody mess with him, what you gonna do? And this is exactly how it was. I said, if somebody mess with him, what you gonna do? He was like, I'm gonna slap him. I said, no, you gonna punch him. He said, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Oh man,
it's just that growth, man. Like just seeing Caden as a
he said, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Right, he didn't know hesitation. No hesitation. I was like, what you gonna do? He was like, I'm gonna slap him. I said, no, you gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
He said, "You right? I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch him in the face."
But it's just like just seeing Caden and going through that whole transition again with the infant and growing him up and shit again. It's like, damn, it just seemed like it was yesterday. The same shit I was doing with Cameron, but they gonna grow up quick, bro. Like it's gonna be no time that Caden gonna be Cameron's age and they gonna be playing together and just arguing and shit like that. Like the whole sharing thing and. He hit me, and no, I didn't. He hit me. Like, it's just all those stages you going through as a parent. Like, bro, like, shit
bro,
crazy.
I'm going through some stages now. Like, Emmy already walking, Cohen lying now. This joker talking about some, Dad, can I have a Pop-Tart? I said, no, Mom, I'm getting ready to make dinner. And I said, no, you have to wait for that. And I said, you eat one tomorrow. And he said, okay. Then I hear he walked back there to Ashley. Ashley said, did he say you can have it? Because apparently Ashley told him, she's like, go ask your dad. So he went back there. He was like, yeah. He said, yeah, I can have it. I said, no, I didn't. Come here. I was like, oh, we doing this now. I said, I said, you know what you just did? He said, no. I said, you lied. I said, we don't do that. And I had to explain to him, like, and actually, she pointed this out to me too, because I used to get on Sullivan hard, like, yo, don't lie to me, but we got to explain to these kids like what lying is,
right?
You telling all the time what that is and what it could do to you. Like it's good to tell, but nobody want no tap to. Hey, he touched that, and he ain't supposed to touch that, is he?
Right.
Hey, you doing this, and he ain't supposed to do that. Is look. mind your business sometimes. Like let them get in trouble. You ain't got to tell all the time. And I try to teach our kids like just common sense stuff. Like sometimes I might not have the most common sense, but I know growing up, man, like it's just a lot. It's a lot that I didn't realize you got to teach these kids, man. It's like you would think they know on their own, but they really don't. They just got into this world. You got to let them know step by step, what is what.
My biggest thing with Cameron right now is him eating different foods. Like, he didn't really like eat a lot of meat. Like, a lot of times, like he'll come home and say, "I want either raviolis or pasta salad." We have to make pasta salad, and that's all he'll eat. But lately he been eating like chicken wings, and we went to Burger King the other day, and usually I get him a Happy Meal, but I was like, try these chicken fries. I was like, they like French fries, but they made of chicken. Nah, I don't want that. And I talked him into it. He got it. And then he got home and looked at them. And he's like, I don't want that. I'm gonna just eat the French fries. And then I was like, all right, fine, just eat the French fries. Fine, forget about it. Right. And he snuck around. Daddy, I'm eating the chicken fries. These is good. I was like, I told you like them. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to try nothing if you ain't gonna like it. Like, at least try it. But he just getting.
That's my thing with Sullivan. I told Sullivan the same thing. She was like, I don't like this. I said, have you tried it? She said, no. I said, Sullivan, try it. I said, if you don't like it, spit it out. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'll make you something. Now, back in our day,
we had no choice.
Look, eat it. My mom, eat it.
We'll go to bed then.
look, right. And if we ate it and I don't like it, all right, well, fine, starve. I don't care.
Yep. We didn't get crazy
just ain't gonna eat
like that.
Now it's like, oh, you don't want to eat? Okay, well, I guess I'll make you a peanut butter sandwich or ham
I feel
sandwich.
like back then our parents was what's the word? What?
Say it.
It's like they wanted to be mean to us, but I feel like really they was just preparing us for the real world. Like,
I don't even feel like it was that, bro. I feel like they had what they had. Like, my mom, she was a single parent. My dad, he kept us like 2 or 3 days out of the week and stuff like that. But my mom, like, she did what she had to. Like, she made what she could. Like, I look at some of the things that we ate, and I was like, damn, that was a struggle meal, and I didn't even realize it was a struggle meal. Like chicken salad with macaroni noodles in it, like made together like a macaroni chicken casserole or whatever. Like, it was good, you ate it. That was like one of the meals that we ate, but like that's one of them $3 meals that you put together. Like, that's probably all she had. But and then we look at that now like, damn, I used to eat that when I was younger. Like, that used to be my shit. Like, when I was younger, we used to eat that, like Hamburger Helper. Like, how much Hamburger Helper costs like now to make? You go buy a $5 roll of hamburger and a $2 box of Hamburger Helper, $7 for a meal. And just think about how much it was back in the day. It was definitely cheaper than what it is now. Yeah, that was a struggle meal, but that shit is the shit.
I used to fuck up some oodles and noodles. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but you just go back and look at things now. Like, I feel like we as, we all are two-parent households and stuff now, 2 incomes and stuff. Like, we cook the cook. Like, Jerry made salmon casserole the other night. Like,
I hate y'all. I fucking hate y'all.
Oh, shit.
Hey, when I was talking that shit, bro, I was like, they ain't gonna get it. Joe was like, casserole.
Because I zoomed in and looked at it. I was like, what the fuck?
But nah, but like what I was saying, like, Jerry made salmon and stuff. Like, we didn't have salmon when we was little. Like, we might have had salmon patties, like, the canned salmon. They make patties out of. That was a struggle meal, like, with some rice on the side, like a bag of rice, like.
Yeah, that shit was banging though.
That's what I'm
saying.
Just
for people that's listening, if y'all are listening, I cook better than both of these niggas.
Yeah,
boy, you crazy.
We gonna let you think that. We'll let you think that.
They don't let me think that. They in denial, just like they in denial, and I beat them in bowling. They don't want to believe that shit either. I beat their ass in bowling. They I don't remember that.
Hey,
we'll let you live casserole.
We'll let you live salmon casserole.
y'all tear that shit up. I mean, this is good.
But nah, with most of us, like, 2 family incomes and stuff like that, like, our kids don't really have to eat that. I mean, they might have to every now and then, but we eat good, like, really, honestly.
Yeah.
We cooks.
Yeah.
And then,
and bro, that's the thing. I didn't used to cook like that. To be honest, Ashley got me into cooking. When I seen that she was excited about what I made, and we were just dating, we wasn't even married. We was dating and seeing her excited about what I made. And I don't even remember what the fuck I made. She probably remember. And she damn like just seeing her excited and enjoying the meal that I made. I was like, shit, I need to start cooking more often. I started looking on Pinterest. I started looking on social media, different people making this. I was like, I can make that. Shit, let me try it. And it turned out good. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing this thing.
I mean, you go get some veggies and go to the Asian store, get some lo mein egg noodles and shit. I make the best lo mein. I don't care what nobody say. Like we were eating lo mein for dinner when we was little, like homemade lo mein. Like it's just
That's because the times though.
But that's the thing though. Like our parents, I mean, I don't think our parents could. I ain't gonna say they couldn't have made it, but we could have done. They could have done the research to make stuff
Growing
like
up
that.
in a growing up in a black household, you had a set recipe that you ate weekly, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, pork chops, hamburgers, maybe hot dogs, chicken. Shit, you didn't eat nothing crazy out of the ordinary, like you said, like no lo mein,
No
no shit,
salmon with some
yeah,
damn asparagus on the side. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
eat shit like that. But like I feel like our kids in these times and stuff like they got it a little bit better. And I hope it stay that way. Like I hope it don't never come to it where I gotta make a struggle meal, like figure out how to turn $30 into a week's worth of meal. You know what I mean? Like
Shit, nowadays you wouldn't be able to do that no way.
you can. You can go
Not
get a
with
big
groceries.
You can go get you a big 5 pound bag of rice and have rice every night with a different meat. Shit, you can.
Shit,
If
That's
you had
true.
to,
that's
if you
true.
had to, you would. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a fact.
But it's just I don't know. Kids in these
The
days.
times have changed.
Mm-hmm. It's different.
That's for sure. Because kids nowadays, they couldn't adapt to how we grew up.
Nah. And they could, cause like you gotta think about it. Like my son, he got his little tablet and stuff. He play games. Like he was playing Fruit Ninja the other day, playing Fruit Ninja on there, Candy Crush. Like we didn't have. I mean, we had. I remember our first computer that we got. We had the little floppy disk and shit like that, playing like Hangman and Pong and stuff like that on the
Can I ask
computer.
y'all about that?
What?
What?
Listen, what you just said, Hangman.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We came up in different times, bro. Like we came up with no technology. Like we grew up through
No,
technology.
no, I ain't talking about that. I'm saying Hangman is a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Shit,
normal.
we didn't think about it.
Right, we didn't think about it then, but just think about that now. Like, that ain't weird.
I'm not getting outraged about no shit from back in the days, Hines.
I mean, if you think about it, that could be a game, and I hate to say it like this, but that could be a game that, slave owners created back then.
I'm not about to say ifs and what ifs. It was a game that we played that we tried to figure out what the word was, and then that's how it played. It's the same thing as like it could have been horse.
Nah, that's a little different.
No, it could have been. We could have had the line. We could have had the lines up there and figure out the word.
Come on.
Listen to me. We could have had the lines up there, figure out the word. All right, you missed it. You get an H. You get the next letter. You missed it. You get an O. Because all it was a head, a body, 2 legs, and,
Why
and 2
somebody?
arms.
Why the man got to be hanging though from a little line that looked like a rope?
I'm not about to get outraged about no shit from back in the 80s and 90s, Hines.
Okay, I'm not getting outraged. I'm just saying it's not a little weird.
No,
Okay,
that's what we came
to
up
me,
on.
to me, to me, it is. To me, it is.
I can't. I'm not. I ain't doing
It's very weird to me because you're actually each word that you miss, so each word that you fuck up on, you actually hanging a man. There's a man that's hanging.
it. Man, the man is hung. You figuring out you getting a head or body, legs or arms. That's it. Head, body, legs, arms. That's 4 chances.
Or the whole
Origin.
fucking body if you miss it.
The origin of the game can stretch back as far as the 1890s.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading.
No, that's just what it say. I mean, Hangman is kind of an offensive to begin with, but it mainly discovers that really puts an unpleasant story into the game. It ain't really said. I ain't went deep enough to see what the unpleasantness of the game is.
The unpleasant is the motherfucker that's hanging. That's what it is. What I'm trying to tell you. That's
Hey,
why
but
it's so
shit.
unpleasant. Trip,
But if you
can
think
turn
about it-
look, Trip, you can turn a blind eye all you want to. All I'm saying is there's some funny shit that as a kid you don't think about that. But when I went to school, these damn teachers, and most of my teachers were white. Love majority of them. And some of them I can't stand to this day. Fuck them. But there were some teachers in there that had us playing that game. And I'm just thinking as a kid, not thinking about it, hey, this is fun. not knowing that nigga, there's a person that is hanging that they are drawing on there.
But what's the objective of the game?
Not to let the motherfucker hang.
The objective is to figure out the word. That's what brought the fun.
You gotta
out
get
of
the
it.
words, otherwise that motherfucker hanging.
What was he
I
gonna
mean,
call
I
it?
don't know. It's different eras. It's like our grandparents grew up in an era, our parents grew up in an era, we grew up in an era, and now our kids are growing up in a different era. Like things are constantly changing, and honestly, it's like Trip said, you can't get mad about it now because think about it like this shit. We wasn't mad about it back then.
Right.
We were kids. We didn't know about that. We
Our
didn't
parents
think
didn't.
about
Our
that.
parents didn't think about it.
Exactly.
Our
Now, if
parents probably didn't
grandparents
know.
would've-
But Hans,
think
ain't
about
no
it like
time.
this. What if our grandparents knew we were playing it? Then it might be a different story.
Did they know though?
But
Did
this is
your
what I'm
grandparents
saying.
know you was
I
playing
mean,
hangman?
But this is what I'm saying though. If
I
you
doubt
if
it.
you
Exactly. We don't know if they would be upset because they didn't know.
but this is what I'm saying though.
Go
Your
ahead.
parents didn't never say, "What you playing? I'm playing hangman." Boy, give me that piece of paper and ball it up, throw it in the trash. We ain't playing no
I
fucking
don't
hangman in
remember
this
me
house.
ever telling my parents I'm playing hangman trip.
Exactly.
The only
I
time
don't-
I
me
ever
neither.
played it, the only time I remember playing it trip was in school.
But you played it with your
And
friends too,
my
right?
my teachers were white.
But you played it with your friends too, right?
Huh?
You played it with your friends without your teachers too, right? You played it with some black friends, right?
Bro, we were kids, Trip.
But this is what I'm saying though, Hines.
Go ahead.
This is what I'm saying though.
Go
If you
ahead.
played it with your friends, you ain't never your friend. You tell me that in the history of Hangman, your friends that you playing it with ain't never
Yeah,
mentioned it
I'm
to
gonna
your
say
parents,
because I did. My cousins, all that shit, we played.
and you ain't never mentioned it to your parents what y'all was playing.
Nah, they never was curious.
Yeah. We never thought to say, hey, what does hangman mean? Or what we're playing hangman, mom and dad. No, we just played it. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
We
say,
didn't go out with
Mama,
Trip.
what
When me
is
and you
this
went
called
outside,
hangman?
when me and you went outside, we had a bunch of sticks in our hand. Our parents didn't know we were playing fucking Power Rangers.
All I'm saying is I'm not about to get outraged about no damn Hangman.
I'm not. All I'm saying is I'm not gonna get outraged, but it draws a question, damn it. And
Okay.
I need
Well,
some
see,
answers.
So
now,
what's gonna happen if
now
your
you
kids
can tell
playing?
your kids don't play that shit.
Yeah.
You can be the one
Exactly.
to ball up the
Man,
paper and be
fuck
like, get
that.
that shit out of here.
Yeah, fuck that. If I'm
Yeah.
teaching my kids how to play and spell, and Hangman is come to mind, we about to play Hangman.
Y'all, you can play hangman all you want. It ain't gonna happen at my house.
It ain't
I'll
called
tell you that.
it ain't called Hang Black Man.
Yeah, hey, I don't want to hang no man. That's offensive.
That could have been back
Well,
then.
Finesse 2 times got a chain with hanging Ku Klux Klan members. What if you playing Hang Ku Klux?
Listen, bro, I don't want to hang
That's
no
never
person. Period. What my children will be saying if they got all the words wrong, Trip. What they are going to see is a person, white or black, hanging. That's what you're teaching. And what I'm saying is I don't want that.
All right. So what about Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto was dead,
So if
but I played the shit out of it.
If Cohen get older and he get a teenager and Grand Theft Auto come out, you ain't gonna let him play it.
Grand Theft
Well,
Auto
he
is
said a
completely
teenager.
different. A teenager, exactly.
Well,
We're
how
talking
old
about
people you playing
If
Hangman?
you look at the game ratings back then, which we probably didn't care about, it was like E for everybody and a 13 plus, 15 plus.
Nigga, we was 10 years old playing Metal Gear Solid, playing all these other games with shooting and shit in it.
And now we 33, 32, 34 years old now. Right. Now.
And we turned
You
out
tell
great.
me- We turned out great. Exactly.
We're
But
also
what
in a
I'm
different
saying
era,
is-
kids.
Man,
Exactly. Thank you.
we ain't gonna have no video
different
games.
era.
Ain't gonna be no video games but
Shit.
2K and racing.
If you think about it. A lot of these kids and stuff brought
I
guns to
guarantee
school.
they ain't got no
Okay,
hangman
okay.
as a game.
All right, what about Fortnite?
Shit, what about it?
They shooting and killing people in there.
Okay. But they not hanging nobody.
So shooting and killing is worse than hanging.
That's the same thing.
Exactly.
It's just as bad as what I'm saying.
That's what
all
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying too. But they still playing Fortnite.
Yeah, man. Fuck that. I'm not letting them play no hangman. They can play it on there. If they want to play it, if they really, really want to play it, shit, go ahead. But you ain't go. I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to be like, hey, y'all want to play hangman, kids? Nope. No, I'm not. Fuck that.
Man, I'm not about to sit here and be like,
Let's talk. You know what? Let's post this. I want to hear what everybody else has to say about
pose
this.
the question.
What did
Go
you
ahead.
think about?
Think of,
What do y'all
think about
think
it.
about Hang? What do y'all think? What do the people think about Hangman now versus when they thought about it as a kid? Because as a kid, for me, I didn't. It didn't really.
So are
It
you
didn't
taking
really
it as
do
like a
shit to me. It
racist?
stick to me.
Are you taking it as like a racist thing, or is just
No, no, no,
it's
no,
just
no, no.
bad?
I'm taking it as it's offensive as hell just to have a person, period, black, white, green, whoever, hanging from whatever the fuck it is they hanging from just to spell some words. I feel like
But
it's a very offensive. It ain't got to be a race thing. It's just period.
so Hangman
But
is
it is.
so Hangman is worse.
It do draws some questions on why would my teacher, my white teacher at that, would have me play something like that.
So Hangman is worse than all these other games they got out here. Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto.
That's
Hey,
why we
okay,
doubt anybody
think
playing
about it like
Hangman
this.
right now.
Think about it like this. At what age, Hans, did you learn about the game Hangman?
Very early,
What?
elementary.
It couldn't have been because you
So
don't have to
like
learn how to
6,
spell first.
7.
You gotta learn how to spell first.
Okay, so let's just say 8.
Okay.
All right, so at 8 years old, you would want your kid being subjected to the game Hangman Trip.
No,
It's
hell
a
no.
So what if?
game.
Okay, wait. What if you go home? What if Cameron go to school and be like, "Daddy, my teacher taught me a game called Hangman." What you gonna say?
It's a game of them learning how to spell and figuring.
Okay, wait. Now what if he say, "Daddy, why is the man hanging?" What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say that's because that's part of the game, son. What if they playing cemetery? What if they playing cemetery and they draw up a casket and you drawing a body, you drawing a body in the casket. It's the same thing.
Hey man, this your man Jay Hines.
No. It's the same thing because you can put the thing in. You
That
can
ain't the same
listen
thing.
to me. You can draw a rectangle box and some lines underneath it, and you playing casket man.
The
You get a
fucking
letter.
man.
You get a letter wrong. You put a head in there. You get another letter wrong. You put a body. Wrong
Have
arms,
you ever
wrong
played that
legs.
game Triple? Did you just make that up as you go?
He tripped this
Okay.
made that shit up.
Somebody had to make Hangman up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for what reason?
Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all
Right.
tripping. Y'all getting outraged about a game, bro. It's
I'm
a
not
game.
getting outraged, bro.
I'm not outraged.
The
I'm just
objective,
saying.
the objective ain't to lose on purpose to make a man hanging. The objective is to get the word right, to figure out what word you picking.
But the total outcome.
Man.
Listen, you trying to teach them how to learn words, right?
Learn words,
Not-
phrases, because there was sentences in there too.
But in order to learn, you gotta hang somebody. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to get it right every time. So what if they get it wrong majority of the time? What do you see on that board when they get it wrong?
Okay.
A man or a woman
Okay.
hanging.
Well, if my son come home and he say that he want to play Hangman, I'm gonna be like, son, we gonna play a new game, and it's gonna be kind of about the same thing, except we ain't hanging nobody. We gonna put it. It's gonna be called Casket Man.
I'm done with you.
Why don't you just give him like a prize and say, okay, if you get it wrong, I take one back.
So what's the stipulations of getting a letter wrong? Then what you gonna just strike 1, strike 2, strike 3?
Well, that's just like horse.
I just said that.
I'm not, but you ain't hanging nobody. You spelling a word.
That's the objective, is to get the words right. Y'all worrying about the whole losing part of it instead of what the actual objective of the game is, to get the phrase right.
There's other ways of learning how to spell than
It
hanging
is
somebody.
Casket Man.
That's stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah, you got it.
How is it stupid? It's getting rid of the Hangman and it's making a different losing. Okay, well we're gonna play
it.
Strike Man. You strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, strike 4, you out.
All right, that's better.
Y'all trip. All right, well we going down.
Casket Man.
That motherfucker's stupid.
What?
Trip just made that shit up, Will.
I did.
We're gonna
We
play,
got
well,
rid
fuck
of-
it then. If y'all want to talk about hangman, we're gonna play casket.
Well, yeah, we
See,
got.
Trip,
Y'all was
you don't
worried
want us going
about.
that way.
Y'all was worried about getting the man hanging. Let's put him in a casket.
Your kid gonna go to school and he gonna say, I'm playing casket, man.
No, yeah, he gonna say this. No, I want to play hangman. No, well, let's play something different. All right, well, let's play casket man.
Okay, how you play
Kill
that?
somebody.
How you play that? Well, hell, you saying kill? Hell, you act like you gonna hang somebody and they gonna be alive?
That kid gonna go to his parents and gonna say, Daddy, Bobby said we gonna play casket man. That's kind of weird. Hey, Reggie.
Yo.
You don't play Casket Man?
Huh?
You don't play Casket
No,
Man?
no, Reggie. We gonna have. I need your opinion because I know you gonna have. Are you outraged about the game Hangman?
No, tell the truth now, Trip. Hold on.
All right, well
I
you
haven't
tell it
even
then.
begun. Reggie,
What?
when we were kids, you played Hangman as a kid, right?
A couple times.
Right. Now you never thought when you was a kid, like the whole objective of the game, like you never really thought like, okay, there's somebody actually hanging. Once if I got all these words wrong, right? You just like it's a game. I'm trying not to let the man hang. I wanna get the words right before his whole body is hanging, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, as a kid, you weren't thinking about that, but what do you think about it now as an adult? Like, do you find that offensive at all,
Or is it just a game?
or is it
It's just
just
a
a game?
game.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. And I
Why?
respect it. I respect it. But I'm just saying, now thinking about it, I'm not. And Trip, I'm trying to get Trip to understand. I'm not making it about race. I'm making it about it just being offensive. Period. Like it can be. I don't care if it's a black person, white person, but it's just strange to me that when we were kids, nobody looked at that as offensive. Like a person is hanging, and it was mainly our teachers who were white. I don't really remember too many black
You
teachers
can't
back
say
in
who
the day.
was white and you not
I
making
mean,
it a race thing.
a handful of black teachers, but I don't remember no black teacher telling me we're gonna play hangman.
I don't remember
And
no
I
white
sure
teacher telling me
tell
they
I
would
sure
let's
I
play
tell
really don't even
Hangman.
remember having no black teachers, bro.
Miss
right,
Tate,
Yeah, we
exactly,
did it.
Miss Tate.
exactly,
Miss
and that's
Tate.
what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying though.
Oh, Miss
Like,
Tate, fuck Miss Tate. She called my daddy twice on me in one day. I didn't do shit.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, there's some teachers I don't like either, Rich.
We
But
had that other black teacher too.
all I'm saying is now growing up,
Who?
I don't know how I
Jerry,
would
can you
feel.
go to the cafeteria and get me some
Oh
ice
my
water?
God, she wasn't no damn teacher.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know how I
failed.
would feel about. I don't know how I would feel about my kids playing hangman now. Just, just the standpoint of what it represents.
What's it
So what?
represent?
What do it represent?
A man hanging if you get your words wrong.
And okay, now Reggie, now that he's
Hey,
explained,
hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
That right there is equivalent to the same people that said that Redskins was racist.
and Reggie,
I feel like, but you got to look at it though like that though, Reggie, because
Man, no,
if
you don't.
yeah, I mean you don't have to, but I will because
you said it's not a
I
race
mean,
thing, Hines.
but let's just say if we were rooting for a team and they had black faces on their helmet and we called it the the Hoodville team,
Black skins, the blackies.
Black
black
skins.
the
The
black
blackies.
skins or the blackies, right? Y'all don't find that offensive at all
Okay, but what's offensive about Hangman? Just because somebody hanging is that
because somebody is hanging.
okay? Okay,
Yes.
so now you said it's not a race thing, right? So how is it
Huh?
offensive? You said it's not a race thing, right?
Right.
So how is it offensive if it's everybody getting hung?
Because it's the fact of somebody hanging. Period.
What
If you don't
color?
want
Hold
to
on,
see
Reggie. Hold on, Reggie. Let me explain it. So hanging is basically killing, basically, and that's why it's offensive because you killing somebody by hanging, right?
right.
So Reggie,
Me
hold
personally,
on, hold on,
go ahead.
Reggie. What's more offensive, Hangman or Fortnite? These kids is playing, killing wise.
Fortnite is, I mean, I wouldn't look at neither one of them really as offensive.
But I'm just saying, as far as like Hangman or Fortnite, which one worse?
Yeah. I guess you would say Fortnite because you killing people with guns.
And
It
Jerry saying,
depends on what era.
and Jerry said
Thank
it's offensive. So I said, okay, well we can just fix the whole situation. And instead of playing Hangman, we're gonna play Casket Man. We're gonna draw a square box on the piece of paper, and you get a letter wrong, you get a head, you get a body, you get an arm, you get legs, and now it's a dead man in the casket.
But that's kind of like if you people. I think if you like, I ain't saying nothing towards you, Hans, but I'm just saying like, wouldn't that be like you
That's all I'm saying.
reaching for a reason?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying basically as kids we didn't think anything about Hangman and what it could have stood for. Now as
That motherfucker's
adults,
throwing up.
we we reference it back to, or me personally, I'm thinking about old times when people they used to hang people. Like, is this where this game come from? Hans said it's not about race, but now in my age now, I'm thinking it kind of was.
Man, I ain't even think about that game.
Exactly. I mean, I ain't like I said, it's the times.
Right.
Ain't no kid gonna come home and say, "Daddy, instead of playing my PlayStation 5, we play Hangman."
Right. I'm just looking at it now as an adult perspective. Like, I don't think we had no business playing that shit. Like,
But I think,
I get it.
wouldn't you think? Hold on, wouldn't you think that if it would have been offensive, our parents wouldn't have let us do it?
He said
That's
he said his parents
My
never knew
parents
he
didn't
played
know
it.
I was doing it.
yeah. We never really brought that shit up to our parents and be like, "Hey, we playing Hangman and
I
all this
know
other
I
shit."
played Hangman with my mom.
So what? I ain't gonna go home and be like, "Mom, can I have a piece of paper for what? So I can play Hangman."
Right. I don't remember.
But
Right.
I mean,
Exactly. I don't recall
I'm
doing
pretty
that
sure
shit.
that they knew that we was playing it in school.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, they probably did, but I can't recall. I can't recall and say that went and told my parents, "Hey, I'm playing Hangman," or "Do y'all want to play Hangman with me?"
Honestly, I don't remember playing Hangman in school.
ask somebody on the street, Hines,
Man, get out of
You
here.
gonna look at you? You gonna look at fucking like you crazy?
Get out of here,
Only
man.
game,
and tell
only
them we
game I
playing
remember,
Casket Man now.
Nah,
only game I
fuck out
remember
of here.
playing in elementary school was Heads Up, 7 Up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
I
that
don't
game
remember.
too.
and
I don't remember
dodgeball.
playing no. Yeah, well, I mean,
Right.
obviously,
And
but I'm
Tornado
talking about
Drill.
not no hang and tornado drill.
What the fuck?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
I remember playing
Everybody in the
that
hall.
little. Y'all remember the house
Nah,
that used to catch on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was the truth.
Hell no, it wasn't. Get me the
It was the
fuck out of
truth.
here! All this
I
damn
used,
smoke and shit. Where
I
the
used
door
to
at?
stand there so I could look. I used to stay there so I could smell the smoke.
Man, I fell down. I fell down them steps so many damn times trying to get to the front door. I went to the house, with my eyes closed, boy. Smelling up with that damn musty ass smoke. Get me the fuck out of here. Fuck that. Damn
What'd you say?
smokehouse. Reggie said the smokehouse. I said, man, I fell down them steps so many times trying to get out of that damn smoky ass house. Hey, I got a
Hey,
question.
Did you know Josh? Joshua Anthony Joshua
Yep.
got beat.
Yep, got beat twice.
That's crazy. Hey, you know where Saran is? Bennett?
Yeah, well, I haven't seen them like.
She don't know.
All right.
When she
okay.
said, it was like, hell
Never
no.
mind. Thank you. I'll ask somebody else. Hey, I got a question I seen on the internet I gotta ask y'all.
What's up?
You got two girlfriends and their age gotta be add up to 30. What their age is gonna be?
God almighty.
Say what now?
You got two girlfriends and their age gotta add up to 30. What age is they gonna be?
How old am I?
Hmm?
Look, how old am I?
Right now.
Listen, I am not answering this question.
Alright, okay, I got you. 30 and 0.
You gotta
Both of them, look, both of them my babies.
hell no.
That's your ass.
Wait,
Boy, hell no.
I seen that. I was like, oh hell no. I was like, don't answer that question, boy. Hey Reggie, we talked about the one gotta go. Remember from the
One
group
gotta
chat the
go.
other day?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Need your answer, brother.
Yeah, what's up, Rick? Who you got?
All right, give me the options again.
Will Smith, Martin, Eddie Murphy, or Denzel?
he just wants to yeah.
All right.
Will
Thanks.
Smith, Martin, Eddie, or Denzel.
You should
Now,
have just short.
huh?
I was gonna say you should have just shortened it down, cause you know he ain't gonna say Denzel.
Nah, hold on. But listen, I'm more of a comedian type movie myself.
I'm
I
waiting on
like
Saran.
action.
Waiting
I
on
like
Saran.
action. But just thinking about it,
He in the bathroom.
I got more out of
I'm waiting on Saran. Yeah.
I got more out of Will and Martin than I did the other two. So now, that to me, that boils down to
So you about to say Denzel with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah,
Get
Don't do
the
that some
fuck out of
tapes.
here, bro.
them two wiped off the board.
How you doing, bro?
Boy, you is
Good.
a fool.
Now we saying this as like one got to go and all of their work that they ever done. So you getting rid of Training
Well,
Day?
if you think about it, honestly, if you think about it, you gotta Reggie on some other shit. But if you really think about it, Denzel would never no TV shows like the other people
Exactly. That's
would.
what I'm saying.
But
That's
his
why I
movies,
said I
bro.
got more out of. Like, just think about it. If you could just watch one actor, like if you had to watch one actor all the time, what you just gonna watch Denzel movies all day?
I'm not gonna watch Will Smith or Martin movies.
So you're not gonna watch Fresh Prince?
I'm not gonna watch fucking Hitch and iRobot and all of
You're
this
not
other
gonna you're not gonna watch
Fuck.
Martin?
Nah, we talked about that too. I'm not a Martin fan.
Okay, I mean to each his own.
That's what it boiled down to.
But you said Eddie Murphy in the beginning.
Yeah.
You said Eddie Murphy in the
Yeah,
beginning.
but I'm saying he asked me which one that I'm gonna watch all the time. I'm not
Yeah,
about to.
that's the way I'm thinking about it. Like, who can I watch all the time? The more I can.
Out of those
if I
four,
can
I'm
get
watching
more out of it.
Denzel all the time. If I had to, all the time.
Yeah, that's because Denzel's a hell of an actor. At the end, and I'm not saying they're not either, but I feel like this. Hear me out when I say this. With Martin, besides when he played in movies, what normally did he play in? As a cop,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Majority of his movies, he was a cop. Now
Mhm.
there's the bits and pieces he didn't play, like Life. He didn't play a cop. He didn't play a cop. And then of course his TV show, he wasn't really a cop,
And nothing-
which he really was a cop. But
That
he
movie, I
wasn't.
don't know if y'all seen Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, nothing
He was
lose.
a robber.
Right.
That shit
But I'm
was a
saying
good ass movie.
most-
That shit is underrated.
Yeah, but most of his movies, though, bro, you got to think he played his position, which was a cop majority of the time. All the Bad Boys, Blue Street,
Big Mama's
Uh,
House.
Big Mama's
Wild
House.
Hog.
Yes.
Wild Hog, he wasn't.
Right.
Yeah, wow.
Wild Hog, he wasn't, but still,
But that show when he took his daughter on to college, he was a police
Now,
there,
hold on. Now think about how versatile Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, and Denzel is in all the movies. What type of movies they done played in?
Yeah, you right.
They done
Dr.
played in
Dolittle,
all different times.
Nutty
all different
Professor.
kinds. I mean, anything you can think of, they done played in different genres. Like,
So what
any
kind
of
of
them.
comedy? What kind of comedy movie did Denzel play in?
I don't think he ever played in the. Well, I mean, he might have, but I can't
So well, you
remember him
can't
playing in
necessarily
it.
say that he's versatile because he.
I'm only going by the list that they gave us, brother, and that's the list they gave us, and that's what I'm sticking
Yeah,
to.
but you
Hey,
can't necessarily say that he's versatile because
He is
hasn't
versatile,
done
though.
all kind of.
Man, Denzel had The Equalizer. That's versatile. Training Day. Man on
So
Fire.
it's like a joke in that.
Malcolm X.
Denzel had. So if you really look at comedy, you got to think about movies like Two Guns with Denzel, or The Magnificent Seven. That's what I'm
Yeah,
looking at right
seen
now.
that one.
That's more. That was like an old Western kind of movie.
The Pelican Brief.
yeah,
Remember the Titans. That's versatile.
right. Now that's a
Yeah.
good one.
The Great Debaters.
Yeah.
American
He
Gangster.
got Game.
American Gangster.
He even played Doctor. No, Malcolm X. That's a doctor. He played Malcolm X.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Malcolm X.
Oh, my fault.
No, you
He
good.
got Game.
Yeah, he got game. Like, that's versatile, bro.
How is that? What I mean by versatile is like although
He's saying comedy.
playing more of a serious role.
No, listen though. He got game. He played a basketball player, or he played
He's
the
the
dad. What else? You got
He was-
American
he-
Gangster. He was a gangster.
Okay,
Training
hold on,
Day.
hold
He
on,
was a
hold on,
gangster.
Hold on. He got game. All right. What was he trying to do? Get his son to go to college so he can get out. Okay. American Gangster. He was the
Right.
biggest drug lord in New York. All right.
Training Day. Dirty Cop.
Yeah.
John Q.
He was trying to get his son a heart.
Remember the Titans.
Hold on a second. What's the other one he played in with
All
Derek?
his roles.
What's the one he
he's
played
a
in with Derek
serious
Luke?
person.
What's the one he played with Derek Luke?
Who was
The
there?
Navy, where he was the
Oh, Antoine Fisher.
Antoine Fisher.
Antoine Fisher. Yeah, he plays all serious roles. That's what I mean. You can't say versatile meaning that you can get in any
Man,
kind
the
of
only
character.
the
and
only
be
the only
anything,
one that he
like-
didn't play was a comedy movie, bro. Really?
But he's always played serious roles.
Training
He's
Day
more
wasn't
of a-
serious. My nigga.
He's stupid.
So you can't necessarily say that those are versatile.
They different. They different though. They ain't like when I say
Bro,
serious.
I
When I'm
mean,
thinking serious.
When you think of a Denzel movie, you think that he's gonna be a serious ass person. Like this gonna be a serious ass movie.
Because that's who he
That's
is.
him.
That's why I say
Exactly.
you can't really put him in that category with them other people.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Well, I only say that because he has
And
a
then
TV
I'm
show we can
saying more or
compare.
less what I can get out of it.
Okay. Well, I'll make it a little bit easier for you, Reggie.
I want somebody's going. I'm gonna get a good laugh out
Let
of
me
it.
make it a little bit easier for you, Reggie. Let me switch it up a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
Will Smith, Martin, Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx. One gotta go in everything they ever did.
One gotta go.
What'd you say? Who was it again?
Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx. One of them gotta go in everything that they did.
Martin. I'm going back to Martin. Still, I gotta go back to Martin. You
I
put
ain't
Jamie
saying
Foxx in
Martin.
there? Yeah, no, I'm saying Martin, brother. I'm sorry.
Shit, I'm saying Jamie.
You out
Well, I
of
mean,
your,
if you think about it,
you out of your mind,
what
bro.
all movies did Jamie Foxx play in? Let me hear me out. Breaking All the Rules. What's the other one?
Held Up.
Booty Call.
Held Up.
Held Up.
He played in a bunch of shit.
Let me get a spot.
Okay, let's just make it easy. What all did Martin play in that? I mean, Eddie Murphy play in that we got to watch all the time? Norbit, Dr. Doolittle, Nutty Professor.
48 hours.
Metro. Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills
1,000
Cop.
Words.
Yeah.
Only thing you can keep is Beverly Hills Cop, Delirious and Raw. That's the only thing. And
Coming to America.
and Coming to America. Coming to America.
In
And
your opinion.
man,
But that's some good ass shit in my opinion.
I'm not watching no fun. I'm not sitting there watching Norbit and Dr. Doolittle and Nutty
Man,
Professor
listen,
in my
when
rotation.
I lived with
bro.
my sister, I used to watch Norbit every single night.
Boy, you a fool.
Ain't no way
I
I'm
ain't about to
watching
sit there
Norbit.
and
Bro.
watch
That
her
movie
speech and shit.
is hilarious.
I don't even think I've sat down and watched Norbit from front to back yet.
Me either. Now that I think about it, I can't
Y'all
remember.
are crazy.
I can't even tell you the plot of that fucking movie, bro.
The
Y'all
only thing I
stupid.
remember was Rasputia with flies.
I remember the movie, but it wasn't all that.
Man, that shit was
Exactly.
that shit. I go in there like y'all keep talking about it, I'm gonna go there and watch that shit. Not,
Man.
Well, you can
Yeah,
watch it
boy,
by your
you a
damn self,
fool.
Reggie. I don't care. Watch it. Shit.
Look, don't call me and give me no report after you get finished watching it.
Yeah.
Right.
When you watch it, keep it to yourself.
Hey, because I'm be like,
See
play
no
right,
clip
play
of
right,
that.
right. See how boy, see how boy.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm
doing.
doing.
That shit or nothing.
that shit funny.
Nah, it was alright. It was okay. But it was Eddie Murphy that played in that, right?
Yeah.
You saying you would have Jamie Foxx gone? You got to think, bro. He was in a movie with Ali, Ray.
Hey,
Nigga, did
hey,
you watch Ray? Yeah.
Hines,
What's the
Hines,
football movie he played in?
Everybody's not a fan of the same person.
Any
bro.
given Sunday.
Any Given
Yeah,
Sunday?
any given Sunday, Reggie. I know
Is
you were in any given Sunday.
Is it okay? Is it not okay for me to not be a fan of Jamie Foxx?
Of
right
course it
Okay,
is, bro.
alright,
I just want to
alright.
argue. That's
there?
all.
But don't try to persuade me.
I just
It
want to
ain't gonna
argue.
work.
I got to.
No,
I got to
no.
try.
You
I
gonna
got to
give me a
try.
headache. Is all you gonna do.
I want to, though.
But I don't
I
want
want
a
to.
headache tonight.
But nah, man. That's what I'm saying is, man, you listen. Jamie Foxx has more than Martin. Have you ever sat down and really watched Ray? I know you've seen the Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
Martin ain't play. So what's better than Any Given Sunday that Martin does?
Life.
Ooh, he got you there, brother.
Okay. What about is it better than Ray? Well, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say Ray because you don't
Yeah.
watch music like you're not into stuff like that.
Let me pull up Martin's filmography.
So Reggie talking about more like comedy stuff that's gonna make him laugh.
Stuff that I like. Like I
Right.
said, stuff that I like.
Yeah, I
That's
get
all
it.
I'm saying.
I get
Okay,
it.
so Martin, we starting out with Do the Right Thing. We got House Party. We got House Party 2, Boomerang. His stand-up, You So Crazy, Bad Boys, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Nothing to Lose, Life, Blue Streak, can't forget Blue Streak,
Can't forget Blue Street.
Big Mama's House, What's the worst that can
Roscoe
happen?
Jenkins.
I can't when we them going up against Jamie Foxx. I can't.
National security. Can't forget about national security because I almost forgot about that one.
Well, you crazy. I forget about that one.
Yeah, you can't get it good about national security.
Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins.
That was a good one.
And
I'm
then
gonna tell you one that you. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, you're right. Eddie Murphy. I might have to let him go because now that I think about it, this nigga did Vampires in Brooklyn. Eddie Murphy, you out of here.
let me pull up Eddie Murphy. Let me pull up Eddie Murphy's filmography real quick just to give y'all a little rundown. Of this,
I can't believe. I can't
And
believe.
then
this
pull up Jamie
garbage.
Foxx afterwards.
I can't believe
Of
it.
this garbage.
Brooklyn.
Of this garbage y'all talking about. I'm
Y'all
gonna
showing your true age though. That's what I'm saying,
look.
Man,
bro.
I'm
You
Eddie
older
Murphy
than
or
that.
Mark Lawrence?
Look now.
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna list
Eddie
these.
Murphy or Mark Lawrence?
I'm gonna
Which
list
one gotta
these.
go?
I'm gonna list these, and y'all gotta tell me which one
Eddie
got
Murphy
to
gotta
stay.
go.
Nah. Throw Jamie Foxx in there, Hines.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting my
Ball.
feelings hurt. Fuck that. No, you showing your true age, nigga. Eddie
Nah.
Murphy, no. Eddie Murphy
No.
is playing.
Yeah.
Hold on, Hines. Let me go. Let me list these. Let me list these movies real quick.
Man, I had to come back. For what? This what's around? He's still in there. Come on, man. Tell him to get off the damn toilet. Stinking ass nigga.
Let me list these movies real quick.
Where
Eddie Murphy.
where you at?
Look, you listening, Reggie?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, somebody mute Jerry real quick. Look, you got 48 hours, Trading Places.
You trading places is freaking hilarious.
Mhm. Beverly Hills Cop, I give you that one. The Golden Child, where he played that weird ass nigga. Beverly Hills Cop 2, cool. Raw, definitely gotta stay. Coming to America, definitely gotta stay. Harlem Nights, yeah. Another 48 hours. Boomerang, of course. The Distinguished Gentleman. Here's where it gets a little tricky. Beverly Hills Cop 3, Vampire in Brooklyn, The Nutty Professor, Metro.
Bro, you tripping. You telling me you like the Nutty Professor?
Man, it could go.
Man, get
The first one, yeah, the
Alright.
clumps. You missing me with the clumps.
Metro,
You tripping. You
Mulan.
different.
Look, Mulan, Dr. Doolittle, Holy Man, Life We Can Keep, Bowfinger, The Nutty Professor 2, Shrek. Alright, we gotta keep Shrek. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta keep Donkey in there. Dr. Doolittle 2, Showtime, Kelly Robinson,
Showtime was,
I Spy,
Showtime was pretty good.
48 no.
I Spy, Kelly Robinson, 52 and 0. Gotta keep that one.
52 and 0, sorry.
Yeah. The Adventures of Pluto Nash, gone.
Bullshit.
Daddy Daycare, keep it. The Haunted Mansion, keep it. Shrek 2, keep it. Dreamgirls, keep it. Norbit, keep it. Shrek the Third, keep it. Meet Dave, keep it. Imagine that. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Shrek Forever and After, keep it. Tower Heist, don't know what that is. 1,000 Words, keep it. Mr. Church, Dolomite, you gotta keep that one.
Gotta keep Dolomite.
Coming to
Like you
America.
got a list in.
It sound like now go to Jamie Foxx. Let's see what we're keeping on the Jamie
No.
Foxx list.
When I say keep it, I mean it's gotta go. You can keep that shit.
Man, hell no, you tripping.
What?
Boy,
Okay,
you tripping.
I'm talking about these right here. Shrek 2, Daddy Daycare, Haunted Mansion, Dreamgirls, Norbit. You can keep all of them shits, bro. I don't need that. Shrek the Third, Meet
You
Dave.
tripping.
What the fuck is Meet Dave?
I ain't never seen Big Dave.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Imagine
that's
that.
weird shit.
Imagine that. Tower
I've
Heist.
seen
What the
that.
fuck is Tower Heist? 1,000
That's
Words?
pretty good. Tower Heist is pretty good.
1,000
You
Words?
never seen 1,000 Words?
No.
Yeah, I said
That's
that
a
was
good
word.
one too.
Mr.
That's a
Church?
good one too.
Who the fuck is Mr.
Church is a
Church?
good one.
Man, y'all,
Hey, Mr. Church was a good
man,
one.
keep that.
Man, he
Keep
and
all
Mr.
that
Church, he
shit.
played a serious role in that one too.
Yeah. Yep. How's you muted, by the way? If you talking, we can't hear you.
But yeah, y'all can keep all that shit.
Man, you just ain't got no.
Oh, he said Martin. So damn it. I guess y'all agree it's Martin.
Now, go to Jamie Foxx. Go to Jamie Foxx.
All
What
right.
about Jamie Foxx?
All right, we're pulling up Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx gotta go.
Jamie Foxx gotta go.
You need to talk to somebody else.
Told you.
Yeah, go jump on him. Tell him how crazy he is and all the stuff that
He is crazy. He already knows he's crazy though.
Run it off.
All right,
Yeah,
here go Jamie
That's
Foxx.
my ass for.
Here go Jamie Foxx. We got Booty Call. We got Booty Call, The Players Club, Any Given Sunday. Those three right there is classics. Held Up, classic. Bait, classic.
Yeah.
Ali,
I'm about to go piss. I'll be back.
Shade, Breaking All the Rules, Collateral, Ray, Stealth, Jarhead, Miami Vice, Dreamgirls, The Kingdom, The Soloist, Law Abiding Citizens. Can't tell me you can't keep that. Gotta let that one go. Due Date,
Well, I done probably heard about 3 or 4.
Due Date, Horrible Bosses, Django. You getting rid of Django, Dredgy?
That's about the top one on
I
the
hear them
list.
crickets out there.
That's about the top one on the list.
Mm-hmm. Man, you can't get rid of Jamie, bro.
Oh, you done?
That's just. I'm looking at all of them. That's just all.
Oh, now you looking, but you ain't saying shit because you ain't never seen them shit.
That's
before.
just. But we can go to the TV, Live in Color, hang with Mr.
Nah, don't go to TV.
Mo-
Nah, keep
movies.
naming movies.
Jamie Foxx Show,
I was crazy a while ago.
The Chappelle Show.
Nah, you done naming movies now, huh?
His first 5 was classic that I named the movie.
Nigga, you is crazy. Shut up. You
He
crazy.
gotta get out of here. He got a
No,
couple
you
good
get out of
movies,
here.
but
You
nah,
talking
he's all this and he's all that.
All I'm
Man, I
saying
don't hear
is,
that
all
shit.
I'm saying is, Dr. Doolittle and Norbit can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I guess you seen. What was one of them? The Soloist. You seen the Soloist, huh?
I don't even know what the fuck
That
Soloist
was a
is.
classic. Oh,
That
that was
was-
Jamie Foxx movie.
That was Jamie Foxx.
Hold on, let me see. Let me click on it. The Solo. Oh, that's
It's
the one
like
with Robert
this,
Downey
yeah.
Jr. I remember that.
It's
one.
like this. It depends on what you into.
That was a good movie.
Cello.
Okay, it depends on what you into.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
That's all.
that's all. Okay,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy sucks.
I'm done with y'all.
Well,
But I'm-
don't watch Life no more, then, nigga.
Hey, but,
don't watch Life.
Hey, but how did y'all do, Reggie? What was the score?
When last night,
Yeah,
shit, it was a close one. We lost 36-39.
get the fuck out of here.
We missed a freaking field goal.
Ah, damn.
Somebody ain't going to the NFL. Missing field goals.
You stupid.
I mean, that wouldn't have won us the game. We couldn't stop them. Like we had them. I had to put a stamp on them. We had them 4th and long, and they hit us with a damn cross going. I mean, a shallow route coming across the middle to the tight end.
You got to cover that.
Boom, caught it, first down. Then they went down and scored.
You got to
put
cover
them
that,
up.
Reggie.
We couldn't score.
Come on, Mr.
Damn.
Defense. You got to cover that shit, man. That's easy.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck McDowell. Sorry, McDowell. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, man, it was a battle though, boy.
I bet it was. Was it packed out there?
In the stands,
Yeah.
tell you the truth, I couldn't even tell you.
So you were so zoned in.
Man, listen,
I
I
don't
was
blame
trying
you.
to pull all the hat tricks out.
Damn. Well, brothers, I'm about to down talk about some motherfucking business. Try to get some more money in my pocket, but it's been real.
Yeah, man, we're going to get on off here. But at the end of the day, to wrap all this up, new game, Casket Man, Eddie Murphy garbage. And, yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all...
You said Eddie Murphy suck?
Yeah, garbage.
Tell it to him right there. Look, this him right here. Like this, when he turned into the horse when he was a donkey on Shrek.
Yeah, Donkey. You can go on, Donkey.
Yeah, well, don't laugh when the part come on when you're watching it with your kids there.
Hey, I let him
I know
watch
I
it
do.
himself.
I know I do.
You need a Tic Tac or something, because your breath stinks.
You almost burnt the hair out of my
Yeah, I
nose.
better not hear no cackles from neither one
Look,
of you.
you almost
niggas
burnt the
over
hair out of my nose, just like a tire. And then I ate some rotten berries. Man, I had some strong gases leaking out of my butt
there.
that
Oh,
day.
you damn, you know the whole part, huh? Shit.
I said
Hey,
y'all can
this
keep
your
straight.
man. This your man Jay Hines, man. I'm
That's
holler
how
at
the
y'all.
world is,
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, we'll holler at
Oh,
y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, everywhere. And we'll be back with another episode next week. Make sure y'all tell somebody to rock with us, man.
Right.
But like we always say, keep God
That
first, keep pushing, and remember, don't ride the wave, be the wave. It's electric.
Yes, sir.